Say goodbye to the big redwood tree. Bye, tree. All the way up there. Say goodbye, Mama. Say goodbye to the big tree. We're going to cut that tree down.
Cut that? Oh,
Yeah.
that's too high.
Yeah, and it'll be dropping brown stuff all over the ground. Then gotta pull some weeds after the tree cut, clean it up over here. This Rocky Mountain used to be a pond. No more a pond from the previous owner. We tried different things, but I think I have an idea what I want to do with it. Now that we'll have to deal with all this brown tree leaves from this big oak tree in our backyard. Say goodbye.
Cut that.
I'm gonna film the whole transition.
Ew.
What you want to say, Mama?
Look the big tree.
Yeah.
And look at the plants.
Look at the plants in the big tree, and we're gonna do a lot of good work.
What?
Look at this beautiful.
Where am I?
Got some bricks.
Where am I?
I pulled my trees out off the deck over here, so when they cut the tree, they won't get trampled. And I'm gonna reorganize them. This is the update to my plants that I planted
And my
in the
last
fall.
time we witch.
Your daddy
And I
said you
overgrew
rich.
them in the greenhouse.
Woo! I witch.
You rich.
Overgrew them in the greenhouse. These are empty. I just threw the rest of the seeds in there, which I should have done. But these did.
No, the dog in the
These I
house.
just recently did, and I should have did it that way. They're probably not gonna do anything. But the ones that I did correctly, the flowers are coming great. I'm gonna try to find that TikTok video of my mom about the seeds
Who's the
from.
princess?
Me.
And I have a little celery right here.
That's right.
I've been a lazy gardener this fall, and it's all because I want that tree. Look at this. I hate this. So I really didn't want to plant anything else. So I moved everything out the way. Look at this. Can't wait till power wash this patio down. Power wash all over. This patio set. I think it's gonna stay over here in this corner. I kind of like it. Clean up these toys. Pool's getting ready. Okay, I'm gonna take you over to my project that I'm gonna keep you updated on. Is that this is my daily garden over here. Now, this is a plum tree. It's flowering, and it's throwing flowers into the pool. So I'd rather have that flower that will flower once a year for some plums than anything else. Now I got 2 plum trees, got them from Costco, grew them in pots, then I put them in the ground. Last year they gave me tons of plums. And I got a king fern, Mexican fern, and some palm trees right here from Home Depot or Lowe's. You know, then my mom, she did all these succulents. But I need to get in here and pull. Yeah,
We don't go in the pool because it's cold.
that's right. We can't go in the pool because it's cold.
It's
So I'm
hot.
gonna pull all this up. I want to record the beginning of what I'm about to do so you can see the transformation. I'm working with a limited space, but my mom did all these beautiful succulents. These suckers are over here. Sharp. Oh, they're sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Why she planted sharp stuff by the pool, I don't know. But I got some weeds.
No, you do my nails.
Yeah. I can do your nails. You're too young.
Yeah, I can go.
And let's see over here. It gets better. It gets better. Don't pick Mason up today. He's gonna get dropped off. Okay. All right. And this is my Amazon precious tent that I came up with when I was first doing influencing for gardening. And it's empty. But I think I know what I want to do with it because I have a lot of work over here to do. This tree got cut down by my husband over the weekend. It was right in the middle of those 2 trees. And I did not want this tree again. So I got a peach tree, some ferns. Not ferns, what do you call these trees? And this is a plum tree. Another plum. I always buy 2 of everything. And then now here's my hot mess. I had to come over here and clean up this hot mess. When I first started gardening, I had a YouTube channel, so I was buying pots and stuff, and this is how it ends up. The hot mess. Look at all these grow bags that I got. And then we cut the tree down. So I just want you to see the beginning of what I'm about to do over here. Because I'm going to impress myself on the end of part. All right? Then we got a broken fence. We got 3 broken fences. So this summer, this fall, no, this spring, before it gets hot, get to working on those fences. But this all is going to get done. I'm going to have a new look around here. I think I'm going to put all my pots up in here. Organize them in here all. Because since this is not being used right now.
Come on, Mama.
Okay. I have a greenhouse. I got my, I got some peppers up in there. I got to go pull out because it's hot now. It's getting hot. Pool is getting there. Sweet bird mishaps here and there. But we're getting there. And it's all because of this tree. This tree right here. When this tree is gone, we get to redo this backyard the way we want it. Look how big this tree is. We're going to put patio, real structure patio covers. So we won't have a bunch of brown stuff on top of it. All over the deck. So we have nice shade. Nice shade. I got my other plants over there. Going together. My grandbaby. Yeah, we got a fence over there to repair. Yeah, we got some work ahead, but I want to take you on this ride with me to get you inspired to get in your garden. Food is too high, travel is too crazy and expensive, and it's time to just put all your value back into your backyard. For your family, for you, for your peace. Okay? Stay tuned. So over here on my table, I still haven't moved this, and I have some soil set up because I'm going to plant some different items in here. My onions and celery didn't do so good. I think I had them on the side of the house and I didn't pay close attention to them, and so they didn't do what they needed to do because it's really easy to grow. So I'm doing it different. I heard about this micro. Let me see, this is only my first day. I got to water these. Microgreens. So you put everything in here, and then put all the seeds together, and you cover them. So put a lid, and it bakes like it's inside the ground. And I believe I see roots. I see roots for my microgreens. This is all lettuce, all different lettuces. So I wouldn't get confused. Look, I got some popping up. I gotta give everything some water, so that's why I'm bringing it out. giving them some water. I can't believe they do all in one day. The microgreens popped up. So I give them all some water and then cover it back up. And when they do come in, we'll go ahead and stack them like this. I got one more. Let's see how this one's doing. All right. My microgreens. I'm going to move my paper out the way because I'm going to give this a nice water. Put them back together. Hold on. Microgreens coming along. That experiment really is coming through. Lettuce is easy to grow, but you have to be fine and pick them out. But then I heard about microgreens, and it's having a lot of vitamins, irons, and minerals, just as much as a full-grown plant. And then you don't have to do too much work. It's like a lazy gardener way. And I'll show you some clips on what microgreens will look like. So it's coming along. What I have right here is I have some bell peppers soaking overnight, marigolds soaking overnight, squash soaking overnight, and cilantro. So this all didn't work out, so I take all this out, and I'm going to use these seeds and put them in these containers. Still got all this plant foods, all this minerals, been soaking, put them in here, and I'm going to cover this just like I covered that, so it makes it like an incubator. Then I'm going to close this, and I have another container too, if I need it to close. I tried this method before with containers, like wrapping plastic containers. I had a whole bunch of plastic containers. Be careful what you wish for, that stuff really did grow. So I'm just going to grow my little share right here. I'm not going to get carried away like I used to, so hold tight. So this is where I'm going to keep my cilantro. I have a little cilantro growing right here. Put some basil over here to bring that out. So from these seeds right here, I'm just going to dump them right here on the cilantro side. McKenna, I'm coming. Yes. All right, let me go in here and feed my grandbaby some lunch. See you later. You know you're gonna pick all this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you look around.
Yeah.
And don't step on my handbag.
Okay. Pick it up. I need some cilantro growing over here. Here's all my tools.
Over here.
Extra cups.
Over here. This is for.
Yeah, this is temporary.
Yeah.
And this is time for this to come down
Over
because
here.
we have our first patio permanent cover have been delivered. So we're gonna try to install the first of the mini back here. This is my compost bin. I gotta do something with that today. Mama. Let's see how my garden's doing. My palm trees are looking good. Fern is looking good. I have some basil, and this is orange yellow tomato plant right here. They say basil does real good next to a tomato plant. And my mom made me move my trellis up because her beautiful flowers that she planted years ago started to sprout up. I have potatoes, and this is how potatoes look. The dirt is already filled up to the top. I'm just waiting for the top to die back. This is some more potatoes, and these flowers are growing back. Remember the tree? I had the tree cut down. I planted some flowers, and I threw some seeds out here too. just to see what sprouts. Everything seems to be doing good. I put some sunflowers in this bucket. I seen some at Home Depot. They're real pretty. This trellis right here, I actually purchased from Home Depot, is for these cucumbers. Cucumbers is going to trellis up here. So I got this little space. Welcome to my rocky garden. Look, I'm going to put a bench right over these rocks. Extra seating. I'm going to measure it out. These rocks was here when we bought the home. It used to be an old fish pond. So right here in these bags, I have some other items. What are you doing?
I need one of the glass.
No, turn it off. I moved everything on the deck because we're getting ready to install our permanent structure right here on this deck first. We had a lot of wind, so it blew a temporary down like it does all the time. I thought we was having some sunny days, then the wind came and tore everything down. But my palm and I love grass plants. Look, because I don't have very much grass. Yeah, I don't have any grass really in the backyard, so I love planting grass. And they do really good. These grass trees is big. They're tall, and I got them as babies from Lowe's about 3 to 4 years ago. I'm gonna have to replant this in a bigger pot. Over here, this is my handmade trellis. I always try something once after watching a ton of YouTube videos. So I'm trying and it's a lot harder than it looks. Because my string got weak, my poles kept moving. But I got it sturdy, and then I had some leftover fence of something. And I just said, well, they can trellis up that too. And yes, a bench is gonna go across these rocks. And here's my other trellis. This year, I thought I'll do everything right. I know what to do. Whatever you plant, you make sure you have, if it's a climbing plant, make sure you have a trellis. If you're having certain plants, make sure you have a big enough bag. I know what to do. And this year, I am on it. And I have bark. I have my drip irrigation system in here. I have fertilizer in here. I have manure, chicken manure mixed up in the dirt. And what's over here is a lot of beans that's already started to decline. Some peppermint, some, what do you call this? Green, this the sleepy one right here. That is growing so good. Here's a tomato. This green plant, I don't know because I lost the tag. It bolted. It was some kind of, probably lettuce of some sort. Even this one bolted. I thought the pepper plant would come in to cover it, but it didn't. But my tomato plant is getting taller and taller. And here's another tomato plant, getting taller and taller. And over in the corner, some more beans with some other mints, parsley, some grass. I try to put some flowers up in here. Try to multi. I got some green onions I just chopped off. And then right here, this is bell peppers, hot peppers. I had these peppers for like 4 years. I just put them in the greenhouse over the winter and bring them back out, and they produce peppers all summer long. But I think I might have messed up when I threw this this climbing plant in here with it. This is a bean plant, so I can tell how it looks. It's gonna need something to trellis. Look, my little water feature I got from Amazon. I just wanted my birds to come have something to drink. You know, because I have a little bird and what do you call that? A little hummingbird feeder. I haven't seen my hummingbirds in a long time, but that's what they're for. Okay, then I have some corn right here, which I just got some manure for it, because they are heavy feeders, and I want them to do well. Like you water full fertilizer, you better grow and give me what I want. And my plants over here is doing good. I planted those green ones with no color from seeds my mom ordered off of TikTok. And they're supposed to be big green, big beautiful, like banana leaves or something she seen. And I threw the package away, but I did plant them, and now I put them in the ground. They're still growing. I don't know what they're gonna be though. Hopefully they looking like weeds right now. Hopefully they turn a color or something. Do something. They look like a weed. All right. Over here I got some squash. Some bell peppers. Gotta have bell peppers. My grandbaby's up to something. Zucchini squash. Some beans, zucchini squash, bell peppers, some beans. And this is spinach. My spinach is not doing good. You know, I don't know why. And these are my cucumbers. I'm gonna go up this trellis. And back over here to the potatoes. I kept the potatoes close so I can add dirt and monitor it versus coming in the Rocky Mountain zone over here and climbing over all these rocks. You know? So over here, first time I had a sprout of a strawberry come out, and I bought that one pack right there. Now a sprout's coming out because I don't do good with strawberries for some reason. See, this one over here is just straight empty. I bought some onion bulbs, planted them, and this is what I got, which is looking great. That's one of the weird plants again. What you doing, Mama? And so here's my carrots. This is a very tall bucket. And I'm smart. I'm going to put my carrots in a tall, long bucket so they can grow straight. Now what I did with this one over here, I sprinkled them after the carrot seeds got wet. They kind of clumped up. So I did another sprinkle of some seeds out here. So my carrot seeds are still germinating and coming out. Up here, see all my sprinkler line? Because over here in the Rocky Mountains, I don't have no water source. So I have a sprinkler system going through all of this. Up here in the shades is my cantaloupe, watermelon, baby watermelon. I got them right here because they can sprawl out. It seems to be shade right here, but my research says keep the bag in shade. Let the watermelon search for the sun. So it'll pull out. All of this is nothing but desert sun all day. And it's overcast today, so not that much sun, but they're doing pretty good. And I left all the seeds. I put a lot of seeds in each bag, and I'll just say whatever the strong survive. Some of them sprouted, some got smashed, some got smashed with the bark. I didn't pick nothing out. I just left, and I said, well, only the strong shall survive. Now the paper down here is cardboard from home, from deliveries, and I am trying to keep the weeds from sprouting as I water the plants. And they said cardboard is very good for your soil. So I even have speakers for my tree here. These 3-bush trees. So I'm gonna start putting some cardboards in the corners, all up and through here. So as it starts getting hotter, I don't want this area because it's getting water. See, I got some cardboard underneath here. It'll be sprouting up a bunch of weeds and add to what I have to do in the summer. You know, all I have to do is just put some of this cardboard down. But I have plenty of it, especially when we break down those boxes over there. I'll put some weed suppressant down and wet it. Keep this all under control. I like this green rug. Got it from Home Depot or something. Because there's nothing but hard rocks like that over there. And I wanted to add some ambiance over here. And I think I did that. Remember, I don't have no grass. in the backyard. Got a pool though. The pool is looking good. Real good. So I got all my seeds. This is April. All of them sprouted. Everything's nice and ready for the heat to do its thing. Got my trellises all up, ready to take it on. Give me all the fruit. All my hard work of carrying bags and bags of dirt back here. Now I'm gonna show you how the fruit trees are growing over here. I have fruit trees that I got from Costco. You wouldn't believe. See my these are so beautiful. All my grass. Love grass. Ornamental grass. Ornamental grass. The pool looks good. It's red hay. So right here is a plum tree. This plum tree is getting tall. I planted this plum tree and this plum tree, I think 3 years ago, back in the ground. I think I had it in a container for about a year, and I put it in the ground. Look at these plums. Last year it produced so much plums on this tree, and this year it's going to be 10 times more. I got tired of eating plums, but they were so juicy. You put it in your mouth. Plums that just back in the day remind you of what plums taste like. I can't wait for these plums. This is a Costco plum tree. I have an apple tree right here, a little skinny stick. It didn't do good. I had 2 apples, one died early, and this one is dying now. Here's the other plum tree. I want you to see how this looked, and I'm gonna show you again in another month. So it's purple. It'd be purple. Look at all these plums from a Costco plum tree that you put in the ground. You put it in the ground. Plums. Who grows plums anymore? I do. Okay, here's another plant from Costco peach tree. I have 2 peach trees. Who has peach trees? I do. Look at this peach. Peaches. Oh, look at all these peaches that's coming on this tree. Look at that one. They're so green right now. They're blending into the leaves. But look at all these peaches. Peaches that cost you a fortune at the store. Plums to put a Costco peach tree in your yard, and I have a tiny yard, very tiny. I said I need a shade over here, so I didn't care. I put a peach tree right here, palm tree right here, another palm tree right here, a palm tree next to that one. Put a plum tree right here. The other peach tree is in the front yard. That's doing real good. Look at these. I can't wait to show you these guys when they get fully ripe. They're gonna be purpley, juicy. And my peach tree, oh my God, the juices, juices. I thought the squirrels was gonna get them, but it didn't. So right here, do you see all of them? Look at all these plums. Don't sleep on them plum trees. That's how his food is. See how much yard I got? I have a very small piece of yard right here to work with. It's taken over by this screen I have in the middle, which I was going to use it for like gardening, protecting the garden. But my plants don't like being in there at all. So now I just store my garden supplies in it. And over time I have a lot. So one day this will come down, but not right now. It looks good. And it's getting so big. All right. Well, that's the tour update of the backyard. What I'm going to do with some of that cardboard, you see this walkway? I'm going to pull up this walkway, lay cardboard down, and put the walk back, and put some rocks all the way around it. Yeah, that's what you do with cardboard. I hear cardboard real good for weed prevention and for your soil. Over here, everything looks good. Here, everything, Mom's planted all this. And yes, my patio is a mess because we're getting ready to build a permanent structure. So stay tuned and watch us and learn something and comment below. Talk to you later. This is Dolores. Say bye, Mama.
Bye.